Fathers across Texas say they are being denied lawful visitation rights to see their own children.
Our chief investigative reporter, Genevieve Curtis, is taking those concerns to state lawmakers to see what can be done. She is live in the studio with that. Jen.
Well, it was just a week ago we showed you that child custody laws are not being enforced in Texas. We took the problem to El Paso State Senator Jose Rodriguez, who is also an attorney. He vowed to take a look at the problem.
So I'm stuck in this limbo where I'm trying to see my daughter.
This is at the heart of the problem. KFOX14 investigates cameras were rolling as Chris Dunphy tried to pick up his 5-year-old daughter Rosie for his court-designated weekend. The child's mother refused to let her go.
I can't physically force her.
Even though a violation of the order is a state jail felony.
It states in the.
I know
it's a law.
states.
It's a law. Like you can enforce it, man. Just slap some cuffs on her.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it.
The officer said he would file a report against the mother for interference with child custody.
She doesn't care, so that's why I'm doing the report.
But is she going to be arrested for it?
I don't know. Later on, the detectives will investigate.
KFOX14 Investigates found those reports rarely go anywhere. Records obtained by KFOX14 Investigates show there were more than 4,000 reports taken by the El Paso Police Department for child custody interference from 2016 to 2018. 229 of those cases were presented to the district attorney's office that led to 11 indictments. That's just 5% of the cases presented. So when you have a law on the books that then isn't being enforced in the courts, doesn't that make that law meaningless? I mean,
Well, it depends on how you look at it.
El Paso State Senator Jose Rodriguez is a former county attorney and saw cases like this during his time in private practice.
But unfortunately, many parents, still deprive the non-custodial parent from visiting.
As a lawmaker, he's hearing from parents who just want to see their kids.
I'm very much aware that across the state, prosecutors generally, including here in El Paso, do not give priority to these kinds of matters.
Rodriguez says his staff is now meeting with advocates, prosecutors, and family law attorneys
to look at the issue and once and for all see if we can come up with some solution, if you will, to addressing this problem, because it is a growing problem.
Rodriguez says as a former prosecutor, he understands prosecutors can choose how resources are used.
Yes, we understand your caseload, we understand your prosecutorial discretion, but are we simply going to let this problem, fester? Is the way I would look at it if I were prosecuting these kinds of cases.
KFOX14 Investigates asked District Attorney Jaime Esparza about the issue in 2014. At the time, he told us it's a gray area. In a statement this week, Esparza told us every case is reviewed by a prosecutor, and the cases are complicated. He added family courts should be the ones to decide the best course of action for families. He said, quote, they know the parties involved, the families and the children. Disagreements between moms and dads are generally best resolved in family court, not criminal court. Esparza added family law court has the ability to hold a party in contempt of court or jailed for violations of the court order. Meanwhile, Rodriguez says his office is examining ways to make the law and enforcement stronger.
We need to look at what incentives we can put into the system to encourage parents to
See you next time, okay?
abide by
I'll get you, Rosie.
the court orders. I'm hopeful, frankly, that we can come up with some proposals.
Next week, we sit down with 7 parents who have faced alienation from their children. For now, reporting live in the studio, Genevieve Curtis, KFOX14 Invest.